Hello, everyone, and welcome to Baka-Talk, the podcast where we do anime stuff.
Yep.
That's about it. Anyways, I am Sir Boom. I'm joined by Pyrolis.
Bubba Booey.
And I'm joined by Wheeze.
Hi, I'm Wheeze.
I looked directly into his soul.
And you didn't see Wheeze.
I did not see Wheeze.
He saw a pretty soul.
I saw,
Cornelius?
yes.
A dark soul?
Actually, your eyes look pitch black. I thought you were a demon for
One,
a second.
2, or 3.
Are you possessed?
No,
No.
not currently. Is what they tell me.
Anyways, welcome to the show. Hope you enjoy this episode of finely choreographed content.
Choreographed?
Planned. I don't know the words for it. Do I look like I'm got plans? Do I look like I can talk? Do I look like I'm fully capable of mental processes?
Depends when you're laying down, Mr. Redditor moderator.
Hey, I only gained 30 pounds when I lay on the floor.
I lose like all of it. My stomach caves in.
Mine usually does too, but for some reason it just like expanded like a balloon.
It was the food.
What was
Just
the food?
ate.
Chick-fil-A is it kills you slowly.
Oh,
It's
it's
so good.
It is good. Whoops.
And we're not even 2 minutes into the episode.
I'm just trying to adjust
Come
my
on,
mic.
man.
He was
It's
playing too
not
much
right.
Elden Demon Souls.
Okay,
There
anyways,
we
let's
go.
get started before people just drop off listening. Alright, Pyrolis.
Hello.
You want to watch an uncle in anime.
It's called Isekai Oji-san. Thank you very much. I read the manga. It's a superb manga. Apparently, it just aired in America today, and I missed it because of this thing.
It
But
looks
that's
funny.
okay.
Dude, you missed it because of work.
Don't you talk that to me. I'm ready to
It's
quit
true.
anytime.
Do it.
Anyway,
Wait, not this job, the other job.
anyway, it's yeah, I'm looking forward to it. The manga's really fun to read. The anime from the trailer and what little I've seen, it looks pretty fun to watch. The manga style seems to be the same as the anime style, and vice versa.
Nice.
So I'm excited for that. I'm excited to see what's going on.
He kind of looks like an ugly B word.
He's supposed to be.
Is he?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm kind of worried
because
there was a lot of Yamade in that trailer.
there wasn't, but the one girl was like, she's supposed to be like a tsundere elf.
Yeah.
Well, he was knocked unconscious in 2000.
Okay.
And it made the joke in the trailer where tsundere whole thing, and it does this all the time in the manga, tsundere didn't become a thing until 2004.
Uh-huh.
So it wasn't popularized when he was still a teenager in 2000.
Ah.
So he has no clue what a tsundere is.
Okay.
So the elf, being a tsundere, he just thinks that she just absolutely hates him.
Oh.
When in fact she loves him. So he spends like his whole time in the other world like running away from her because she's always mean to him. Which is what I think would obviously happen in an actual scenario like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I find it funny because it's like a realistic take on it. So he just runs away from her whenever she's like mean to him, and she just ends up loving him. And he's like, "Yeah, nope, I'm gone. You're too mean to me."
You know how many people I see on Twitter and Reddit be like, "You guys shouldn't like tsunderes because that just is a allegory for a abusive relationship."
I mean, it is though.
It is, but
Not gonna lie.
it's kind of.
I don't know if
and
I can
fiction.
if I walk into my room and you're changing and you slap me for it, that's your fault.
I mean, I would just like shoot you.
If you were changing in my room and I walked in on you because that's
in
my
your
bedroom,
room?
yes,
Yeah, I mean, no, that's different.
exactly.
Why would I be in your room?
That's what I want to know. Why is there a redheaded girl changing in my bedroom? And why
Well,
is
if
it
there's
when
a
I walk in
redheaded
there?
girl changing in my bedroom, I'm gonna be the luckiest man on earth.
Yeah, but then she slaps you and abuses you and forces you to sleep outside in the cold because you saw her naked when she was changing in your room.
I mean, she might have a I don't know. She might be right about that.
I don't know. I've read a lot of manga, not gonna lie, where like the tsundere comes in and does something awful to the protagonist. I'm like, not gonna lie, I don't see why this man is going after her whatsoever. I might even kill myself in this scenario. This is pretty bad.
I don't know. There's a certain magical index played that trope until it was dead, and then they kept on beating the dead horse. Where it's like every single freaking episode, the main girl character would always get like she was changing or she was doing something or her freaking clothes would just fall off, and the main character Tommy Joe would just walk in, and then he'd get bit by her because her thing was he'd bite her, or she would bite him.
That's what I mean. Like,
it's just retarded and stupid. And
I walk in on someone, if I walk into any room and for some reason a girl's randomly changing, that's on them. That's not on me. That's your fault, not mine.
There is a great scene from a side story of a certain magical index from a certain scientific accelerator where he walks in on a group of ladies changing and he berates them for not locking the freaking bathroom door.
I've seen multiple scenes in anime and manga from that, and it's great. Like
it is.
Akashic Records of the Bastard. That man walks into changing room accidentally. He's like, well, the store wasn't locked, so I'll forgive you this time. As punishment, however, I will save these images in my mind.
That's kind of funny. But I find it funny when they take the trope and they spin it on its head.
I do as well.
But yeah.
I don't know. I'd probably rather a kudere because they're just silent and psychotic.
There's something cute about a kudere.
They're calm and gentle. And
most kuderes are not psychotic.
If you provoke them too much, they are. The quiet types are always psychos if you provoke them too much.
Nah, I don't know. Anyways, Wheeze, you've been silent for quite a while.
He's been watching
How's
YouTube.
that editing on your YouTube video going?
I'm
Seeing
not
that you're
editing.
multitasking.
I'm scripting, and I wasn't actually scripting or editing. I was looking. I was seeing what High Dive had.
Your death scroll.
I was curious what other seasonal anime High Dive had.
Ah.
Because I kind of want to watch the Uncle Oji-san thing.
It's on Netflix.
It looks funny, but it's on Netflix.
I don't use
And then
Netflix.
I want to watch Made in Abyss, but it's on High Dive.
So that's going to be on Amazon.
Well, I don't use Amazon.
I just sent you guys a link in the Discord. Use it.
Oh, to that one anime site that shall be not named.
That shall not be named. Because
I'll probably use it
for
for stupid summertime render because it's only in Disney Plus in Japan.
Okay, that is utter bull crap. Disney should not have their grubby hands at anything anime.
I would be fine if it was on Disney Plus,
no!
But it's on Disney Plus in Japan.
No,
only Japan.
No Disney Plus will have anime. That is not
It already
right.
has anime. It has a Star Wars anime.
That's different.
That's still
They
anime.
produced it and made it.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. You make it. You throw it up on your own
Render
thing.
seems like a more mature show too. Like
most Japanese shows are
weird.
more mature.
I know, but like, why would Disney have it?
Not gonna lie, I want to watch the one about the zoo, the child anime about the zoo.
The zoo.
Yeah, the park where they go to the safari park, and they're like, "Look, this is a waifuized animal." It's called like J Park or something. I don't know.
Probably.
There needs to be more
Japan
dinosaur
Park?
anime.
Animal anime?
Anime. They need to be more dinosaur anime.
Oh, there's
It's
one.
Not enough.
It looks really bad.
Yeah, we haven't watched it yet.
Well, it's because it looks really bad, and the only place we can find is
It's
like
YouTube.
480p.
That's something weird about Japan. Has this thing about like monsters and kaiju and whatever, you know, like all throughout their history, and then like every show there's some reference to monsters, or mechas are kind of like, you know, robot monsters. They've got this whole thing about like
they're giant. Yeah, they're giant monsters.
Yeah, it's like they've got this whole thing about these like giant monster kaiju and stuff, but they have like nothing about dinosaurs. It's weird.
Well, like the best.
I guess because of dragons. Dragons is more of an Asian thing.
Best dinosaur manga I found comes from China, and it's barely ever updated.
Huh.
It's the only Chinese manga I actively read.
Chinese manga.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
It's a
was
Chinese
it Danhwa?
manga
I don't know what it's called.
I know
called manhwa.
Manhwa is Korean.
It's also Chinese.
Is it? I thought
Yeah.
Danhwa.
I just call it Chinese manga because that's what it is.
Yeah. China has put out some really good animations. So, I mean, that's cool.
And all the ones I see whenever I look for new manga is just like rehashed versions of the better Japanese stuff.
Korean stuff, you mean?
No, the Japanese stuff. Because I'll scroll through and it's like, wow, I haven't seen this before. Offshoot of Is It Wrong to Pick Up a Girl in a Dungeon?
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense that it's practically impossible to create something original now.
Yeah, but you don't have to do a direct copy of something. You can put your own spin on things, make it interesting. Or like I was saying with the dinosaurs, there's barely any media with dinosaurs. Like even in America, it saddens me so much that like the like the earliest movies, we had a decent amount of dinosaur movies when we were doing claymation stuff.
Yeah.
But then it just died off.
There's
in, like, the
something
60s.
about monsters and dinosaurs that dinosaurs are just animals, right?
For the most part, yeah.
Like they're reptiles or whatever. But we treat them as this like legendary monster.
Mm-hmm.
But then in Japan, when you have a whole mythology, a whole like history where legendary monsters were commonplace.
Yeah.
It's like dinosaurs kind of take a back seat really quickly.
Yeah, but dinosaurs are still flipping awesome.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I like dinosaurs, and there's not enough dinosaur media to make me happy. I've almost gotten to the point where I'm just going to watch dinosaur VTubers because it's the closest thing I can find.
I mean, that's what most people do just to fulfill their anime content.
I enjoy dinosaurs.
You know, during the 2020s, so many people have gone from watching anime just to being VTuber fans,
Yeah.
which is kind of weird.
It is weird. I don't know.
Kind of get it at the same time. It's entertaining to watch them, but I can't get past the fact I'm just watching basically a high quality JPEG image with janky face tracking 90% of the time.
Talking about on a game that you could be playing yourself.
Yeah.
It's like the only reason why I watched YouTube videos, like YouTube gamers in general, was because I couldn't play the game.
Yeah. And
Now
that
I'm
I
an
can.
adult. Yeah.
Yeah. Man,
I'm sorry.
you're fired.
The only
Yay.
like I've said many times, there's only 3 YouTubers I actively watch, and only 2 of them play games.
Yeah.
That's Internet Historian, who doesn't really play games too much.
Internet Historian's videos are
He's
amazing.
amazing. And then General Sam, and then Seth Zintalk. And those 2 do play games actively.
I would argue Seth
Zintalk.
Zintalk
He's my favorite.
is not
YouTuber.
a YouTube gamer. He is a comedian that uses games to make a funny skit.
Either way, he is those are the only 2 YouTubers that use games that I still watch. Everyone else I don't care for at all.
The only real gaming YouTuber I watch is Ryukar, who makes Mario Maker videos. And they're just, I don't know, they're entertaining. Mostly because I think with that game, it's a skill level that's completely unattainable. It's ridiculous how complex and hard this stuff is.
Oh,
So it's kind of fun to watch. And just if the person that's playing it is entertaining enough. I could never get into first person shooters because you can't really see anything. You just see their perspective of them running around and then quickly moving, shooting.
You're talking about watching people play first
Yeah.
shooters? Yeah.
It's hard to get into that for me. But Mario Maker is easy because you can see the whole thing, so you see what's coming up, what's he's gonna do.
Even General Sam, it's more of the commentary
Yeah.
than it is the actual game.
Yeah, it definitely has to be the commentary. I can't understand watching a streamer.
I can't.
It's just
The only stream I've actually watched is General Sam's because the commentary. Even
Yeah.
on 24-hour stream, the commentary was amazing because he was so
like
high off of lack of sleep at the end of it.
so. Whenever I checked out a stream, it's you'll listen to it for a little while, and if they're entertaining, it's okay, I might keep watching. But people will just be like, "Hey everyone, I'm checking out some settings." It's what the heck? How do people watch?
Because
you?
if I've noticed, especially with VTubers, if you start from the beginning of their stream, the first hour or 2 is them just setting things up.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, they'll actually play. Especially, I watch her clips and her shorts. But Girl DM, she's a Canadian VTuber.
Ew.
And she her first half of her stream for 2 hours is just talking, and, technical stuff, and then the other 2 hours is gameplay.
It's awful. If I make a YouTube video and the first 2 seconds aren't good enough, I'll lose a huge numbers.
Stream watchers are weird,
And
they put that stuff on freaking I don't know. You know how CNN used to be that thing that your parents would put on just for background noise? No,
but okay,
because you guys didn't watch CNN. Anyways, you know how CNN was on a hospital or a airport or something. It's just background noise.
No reason why they have any.
That's what I feel most people do with streams. They just find a
must
stream and just be I like listening to this person's
There's
voice.
people
Put it
that
on the background.
really active in the comments though.
There are, and that's even weirder to me to think about. Like, there's people from the minute that stream starts, 4 hours in, and they're still commenting.
Yeah.
However, those are the same people that if that person gets a boyfriend, they're like, all right, I'm done.
That's
Okay.
I
just
guess
break my heart.
like my thoughts are okay. Maybe it's children, but then these people like donate them a bunch of money, so it's
Maybe
like
it's
I don't know.
$200. Give me more of your voice.
Yeah.
Hey, is your Google thing, your Google Home activated? Oh, yeah, why? Hey, Google, what's my address?
Next,
No.
Next Taku did some really great videos where he went to people and it was like, "I'll donate you $100 if you show your internet history."
Oh,
And he
I
did it to a
remember
bunch
that.
of streamers so that they would do it live on stream.
Yeah, that's
I do that. My computer I did for streaming had nothing like that on
Yeah.
it, so it's fine. It's my phone I got to worry about.
That's funny. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Oh, the one thing that really blows my mind with, and I get why they do this because they're all a bunch of sick, disgusting people. But there's this one really popular streamer. She's a girl. What's her name? Anyway, she's known for basically doing that boob streaming or whatever.
Oh, it's the
Amaranth?
one that
Amaranth.
Oh, never mind. Not the one.
Amaranth.
I watched a clip of her getting interviewed by this guy. She's like, my most viewed streams are when I'm sleeping. I guess she like streams herself nearly 24 hours a day.
Yeah,
like
a lot of people do that.
And like, she gets 50,000 views
That's just so creepy.
while she's sleeping.
That's so
It is really
creepy.
creepy.
And then as soon as she wakes up, they go down to like 10,000.
That's so creepy.
I know.
VTuber, like the whole VTubing community, I feel like just so.
She's
creepy.
not a
She's not a
VTuber.
VTuber.
Oh god.
She's an
She's
IRL streamer.
So the streaming community in general is just
Yeah.
creepy. Is what
Here's
I'm
the
gonna
thing though,
say
she
then.
turned herself into a VTuber for a day. Everybody hated it.
Well, that's fair. Actually, I've seen a lot of VTubers that aren't really VTubers. I would say because they still post like IRL pics.
Yeah.
That's not.
I
being
like the
a real
concept
VTuber.
of VTuber in a couple of ways, but I don't think people do it very well. It's just kind of a trend.
Well,
It seems
yeah.
like everyone's trying to be a VTuber, and it's
They're trying to copy
weird.
the Japan trend because it started on Japanese. Like
yeah.
people want to be anonymous. Because if you notice, which I have, being on Tinder and going to Japan, as Weez has noted, they like to stay anonymous. They don't like showing their face too much. In all honesty, they're pretty shy about
And that
it.
makes sense to me. It's like I want to make videos, but I don't want to show my face, so I'm going to use a VTuber avatar instead. But most
just a
people are just
JPEG
kind of like,
image.
I want to be a streamer.
I want to get
and-
popular quick. Let's do a VTube.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not a fan of VTubers.
I get the idea of wanting to use video. I get the idea of wanting to stream and stuff. But you know, so many people got their careers from streaming and they never showed their face.
Yep.
Never.
Mhm.
Like they just streamed.
If you're
Yeah.
entertaining enough,
Yeah,
you can
people will
you
come.
can do it. It doesn't matter what you
like
have.
just with podcasting too. Like you have to be entertaining. I mean, we're not entertaining.
I mean, look
but
at how much streams Woodrow Wilson got. You know, like that was a decent amount of people back then.
that was the only thing on.
Very cool. Well, anyways, I don't care about streaming. So, like, I have no interest in streaming. I don't want to stream. I don't want to watch
Wait, you
people
don't want to
stream.
do a 2-hour stream reacting to
No.
the summer 2022 anime
No,
season?
I don't.
I personally like streaming my gameplay because it helps me play games.
I hate streaming my gameplay.
It just motivates me to play games.
I feel like a moron each time I like.
I'm
miss
more of a
shot or something.
clips person. If I had like a cool
Mhm.
clip of something I did in a game,
Yeah, I like clipping stuff.
I would do that. I would post that.
I just love. I don't know. Like when I had my job as a security guard and I had nothing to do during the week
Mhm.
and I streamed, I liked it a lot. It
Yeah,
was just fun for me.
yeah, it sounds fun.
I don't know. I like it how General Sam does it.
Yeah.
Like he has a gameplay video. And he'll just do clips.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Yeah, as YouTube.
He'll-
There are
yeah.
also people that are really entertaining streamers, and then they will take their streams, cut it up, and put the clip, post that on YouTube.
Yeah.
Those are really great.
Yep.
There's a guy that does like Elden Ring content, and he's really funny. And so you just get the highlights of like the best moments through
Yeah.
it, and it's great.
General Sam's streams are great because he barely streams, so he like prepares for every. Because whenever he streams, usually it's the people that make Tarkov making him do it.
Yeah.
So what he does is he prepares like special clips for the stream, So I gotta go take a break. Here's a clip, and you accidentally put on the wrong clip. And they
Yeah.
come back like, oh no, that wasn't what you guys supposed to be watching. Not that ad. And the ads are so amazing for his streams. I love it.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. I do like that. He's a very creative person.
I enjoy. He definitely, like I said before, he motivates me to want to get a green screen and actually use it.
Yeah.
So
All right. I guess we're moving on. Now that we're kind of done with that conversation, we're moving over to Wheeze.
Hey,
please.
Sup?
hey.
You wanted to talk about, I don't know, some anime you watched?
I've watched anime recently.
You always watch anime.
So I watched I finished the first season of Overlord.
You're about to say Berserk.
I was about to say Berserk, but it's Overlord, which is a significantly worse show.
I hear the first season of Berserk is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen
It's
it.
amazing. You should watch it.
You never seen the 1991?
I haven't. I've
hear
only
it's
read the
actually pretty good.
manga.
I hear it's
Man,
pretty
yeah.
good.
You should watch the 2016 adaptation.
I should. That'd
That
be funny.
one's dog doo doo.
We should make a live action version of Berserk.
So have you seen
Don't
have you
give them
seen
that
all of
idea.
Overlord?
I've seen all of Overlord.
You've watched all of the
Everything.
anime?
All of it. I've even started
Do you know
the manga.
there's a new episode out from season 4 or 5 or whatever.
Is there?
Yep. Just came out.
Nice. Okay, I'm going to leave.
So
I got 2 anime I got to watch now.
so
Pyrolis is turning into a seasonal anime
You're like,
watcher.
dang, I
Only
lied. I
because
haven't
the
seen
things
all
that
of
I
it.
actually want to watch are on.
Does it get better? Does Overlord get better?
How do you mean?
He finished season 1.
I finished season 1.
So what do you not like about
Does
it?
it get better? Okay, it's boring.
What?
Boring as in...
Like I don't like the characters,
Mhm.
and nothing really happens.
If you don't like
And-
the characters,
okay,
then you should stop
My
watching.
problem is the main character has no struggles whatsoever, and I never feel any tension that he's gonna have any kind of consequence or difficulty for his actions.
Because he's low-key the most powerful
about to
person
say,
in that
he's-
world.
I know, and it's boring.
It's supposed to be like an OP thing. Like, I don't know. The interesting thing for me with Overlord is just watching the world.
World
'Cause you're
building,
you're
okay.
supposed to be like in his perspective, like, I don't know what to do. We gotta explore this world.
That
This world
makes
is
sense to me.
intriguing.
It just feels, I don't know. I'm just wondering if it focuses more on world building than the next seasons.
Yes, it does
Okay.
focus on world building. You're gonna see
I
some
might-
lizard people.
I might like it more because there's parts that I like about it, but it just doesn't feel quite there for me. It was just kind of hard to get through.
Just wait till episode 6, 14 minutes in. Lizard
Cool.
people, let's go.
Looking
So,
forward
what do
to it.
you like about it?
I like some of the world building, I guess. The CGI made me laugh.
I don't like the CG.
Really?
CGI is funny.
I was watching the dragon fight where the guy like summons a dragon and then he's like, and then I have more powerful. I summon 2 dragons. And then and then I was like, dang, PS2 is calling. They want the graphics back. And yeah, so I don't know, there's certain parts that I like about it. I like the idea of it. I like the strategy of the fights. The problem is I just know he's so overpowered. I never really felt like I always felt like it's just going to be, "Oh, I have this other power that you don't know about that makes me win."
And like
Because he
season-
does.
If they explained though, like they don't explain the power system or anything at all. So it just kind of feels like things are happening.
Well,
He's a level 100 mage.
Yeah.
He explains that he like mid-maxed his character.
Yeah, like
he
in the-
became a necromancer.
Yeah, which makes sense but
because he could get.
they don't
he could,
explain how the game works.
well, it's not.
because
a
he's
game
not in the
anymore.
game.
Well, yeah, he's in
Like, in the first episode, he
that's-
talks about how he maxed out his character, and he's like the only one left. And then he
That's
just-
the other thing that's weird.
You
is
ever
he's
played
kind of in the game, but he's like in the game
He's-
world, but he's not in the game.
No, he's in a different
No.
world entirely.
He's like in a different. But it was like
This man, okay,
it's like a parallel game.
No,
world.
it's
no,
not.
it's a
Because-
different world
because
entirely.
some of the stuff has the same like. He's like, oh, this was in the game world.
It's similar, yeah, but like everything that he had was taken and like his potions, for example, are
Mhm.
completely different from the potions in this current.
Oh, okay.
place.
also like
yeah,
his
yeah,
whole,
I remember
his
seeing
whole,
that.
His whole base, his crypt,
Yeah.
right? That just showed up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it just
In that
moved
world.
somewhere else.
People are confused why there's a giant crypt.
Yeah, which
Okay.
comes into play in season 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, you ever been playing an RPG and you're like, man, if I was actually this guy and I was in the real world, I would be like unstoppable.
Yeah.
right? That's kind of what happened to him.
Yeah.
He min-maxed his character. He's like playing the appropriate race, had all the right stats, and max level his 100% mage. And like he's in this regular world where people can use magic, but like not to the degree of like game magic.
Yeah.
Because of the simple fact that him and his clan, like he explains in the just getting the staff, they grinded thousands of hours just to get the staff.
Yeah.
alone. Imagine how many hours they grinded just to perfect their characters.
Sure.
It makes sense. It's just like, I don't know. It's just hard to care, I guess, because it feels so. They didn't. I feel like I wish they explained a little bit more or kind of like set things up a little bit more. Like you got like 2 minutes of him being in the game as it shuts down, and then he's in this other world. So it's like I don't understand the game world or the world that he's in enough to really care.
I think the game world doesn't matter.
Well, it does matter in that like his powers are
So,
switched over.
Season
His
2,
powers don't really matter either, though.
Yeah,
the
but
only
I
time
mean-
he ever uses his powers, like if like in all of season 1, he like mainly just used swords.
Yeah, that's true. That was kind of cool too. I liked
Because
him
he's just-
joining the guild and like
yeah,
going through
he
it.
just like, I need to infiltrate this world, and like of course I can't be this super powerful mage because like I'm OP.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna use swords.
Season 1's just going to get you introduced. Season 2 is going to start introducing politics.
Okay.
And then at that point forward, you're going to be like, okay, Einzel Gon is the bad guy here. I kind of want to root for the other guys.
Okay,
Then
that
you-
sounds cool.
Then you start rooting for the other guys till Einzel Gon mops the floor with them. You're like, whoa! You're like, brutal death!
Yeah, it's kind of like
that sounds more cool. The first season, everyone was like, "This show is amazing." On like episode 2 and 3, and I'm like, nothing's happening. He's
Yeah.
just like talking to his
It was the
friends.
succubus. They're like, frigid succubus.
I know.
Ooh.
It's basically her.
it's kind of fun watching Overlord is like watching a guy that has maxed out his MMO character be like, "Hey guys, watch this." Goes up to a boss and just one shots him.
Yeah.
It's like,
Doesn't
dude,
just
that was
tap
sick.
some.
Yeah.
That was sick. Like it's like that moment over and over again.
Yeah.
And there's also like later on, he gets more and more panic. He's like, "Am I acting like the actual Einzel Gon? Are they gonna notice and turn on me? Like, what's going on?" He starts
Yeah.
panicking and becoming paranoid, almost like
That's
a
cool.
like a Stalin.
I do like some
Level.
of how his personality is like mixed, where he's not completely. It's not like he's himself from the real world
Mm.
in this body. It's like he kind of merged with the character.
Yeah.
So he's kind of half heartless and half like himself still.
And there's a lot of
So
struggle. I
that's
think
pretty interesting.
Yeah, there's a lot of struggle, and I think it gets deeper in the later seasons where he's struggling with actually becoming a lich,
Depression and
depression,
feels and
becoming a lich, not having feeling, actually not having a body.
Yeah.
Because like he's
I
like,
guess I got the feeling from the first season mostly that it's supposed to be like, this guy's super cool, and I'm like, I don't care.
the only people that think he's cool are
his own
his
people.
NPCs
Yeah, I mean,
that he
it felt like
programmed
the
to like
show
him.
was trying to get you to
Oh,
feel that way
I don't know.
when I just didn't really care enough.
I kind of legit wanted like the hero party to show up and actually like fight him.
Yeah, I want to see him have a
But-
struggle and actually
watch
have to like
season
figure
3,
things out, but
I need to pick up.
I will continue to watch it. It's not that long. It's like 24 episodes left.
Yeah.
And then the next season. So,
But yeah, no. Basically, I think it's pretty good. I like it.
okay.
Season 1, yeah, it's not the. I like season 2 a lot better. Once it started
Okay.
going from there, it started picking up, and like I said, like these people are gonna probably lose, but you still root for them because
Oh,
they're the
yeah.
underdogs, and you're like, they gotta beat
That
this
is kind
man.
of the other thing that I had at certain points where it was like Ainz and their party was doing stuff, and I'm like, I kind of want these other guys to win. They're kind of more cool.
Yeah, you start doing that hard.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, he's gonna win. He's gonna win. Like, oh no, oh, that was a brutal way to die.
I do like the
Yeah.
idea of him being like an actual villain and not just like a fake villain.
That's basically what he is. He's a villain to this world.
Okay. I like that idea better than like kind of at the start they don't make him too evil. Like there's people, villages that he protects and whatever, and he kind of always justifies it with like his master plan or
Well,
whatever.
that's why I like.
But at the same time, there's like adventurers that go into his like temple, right?
Mhm.
To like raid it. Like all of his like generals just like end up slaughtering them.
yeah.
So it kind of shows you that like people are curious about his area, but like he's technically at war with his world.
Yeah.
But
I
that's
think
why
he even says that at
Yes,
one
he
point.
does. That's why he's overpowered though, because he's supposed to be the big bad that just entered this world.
That makes sense.
It'd be like an our book game if Sin was randomly teleported to a new world with a kingdom.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That happened once.
Did it?
Yeah.
So,
So-
yeah, it ends up like that.
Okay, I'll keep watching then. It sounds like it gets better.
However, Ainzel going has a lot more heart than Sin from the sounds of it.
Yeah.
Because the one little girl that he saves, later on, like, he shows her around the castle, and she's like, wow, that's so cool. And I was like, is he going to kill her, or what's going on here? He's
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm just having some fun.
There's that freaking Ainz body pillow that Albedo has.
Albedo's
But-
just,
Albedo
Albedo.
is a terrible character.
she's terrifying.
She is an awful character.
She's legit terrifying.
I don't really want to.
She's
Mess
like
with
that
her.
crazy girlfriend.
She's a yandere.
Where
She
you're like,
is.
They're
is
all
she-
yandere.
Has she broken into my house again?
She's
Or-
kind of annoying at parts. Also, I got her mistaken with the other girl because
The
they
vampire?
act exactly the same.
They're both. I don't know why the vampire acts the way she does.
I don't know either.
Basically, all
It's
of them
annoying.
do.
No, the
Like
elf
the,
girl doesn't.
yeah, besides for the elf girl, but like the other, the one that he fights at the end of season 1,
Yeah,
she
the
acts
vampire.
basically the same too.
Yeah, the
They're like all
vampire
normal.
and Albedo are. I know why Albedo is because right before he transfers, like, and also love.
I like the
little-
soldier guy that he has guarding his like loot pile or whatever. That's like always saluting and
Yeah.
like randomly
Yeah.
speaks
Dude,
in
you're
German.
so cringy. You're
And he's
from like
like,
a time far
"Aw."
gone.
And then he's like leading them in, and then he finally just turns to him. He's like, "Please stop doing that. It's so lame."
Just stop, please. And he's like, oh, okay.
Also, that guy's voiced by like my favorite voice actor who voices Light and
Dio.
Light and Okabe.
I watched it in.
Oh,
dubbed.
So he's great.
Okay, now I kind of
he's
watch it in
hilarious.
sub just because Okabe voices.
Yeah, Okabe is
I
that
watched
guy.
it in dubbed and it's pretty good too.
Nice.
I watched it subbed,
I will continue then.
but it was back when I had a hard time watching sub. I think that's why I dropped season 2 because they did that like that small like time skip,
Mhm.
and they're starting off the season very weirdly. It felt very disjointed. I had no idea what was going on. I'm like, I'm not reading this.
The
I'm
dub's
done.
pretty good.
It's-
Once you hit the princess, it starts getting a little weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
weirder than like redo of Healer Princess weird or
I won't say that weird, but definitely weirder than the two lizards in the house at episode 6, season 2 of 14 minutes in. And
okay.
Well, anyways, the other anime I've started watching, and this one I've really liked because I've gotten over halfway through and I started it like yesterday, is High School of the Elite. What's it called?
You said it.
Classroom of the Elite.
Classroom of the Elite.
I thought it
Yeah.
was High School of the Elite, but
Let me
I've
look.
heard of it.
It's
I think
Classroom
I
of the
read-
Elite.
I think I started reading the manga.
Okay, this show is
Let me Google it, make sure.
it's a little hard to get into at first because it's like the whole classroom like cringe over the top things, like these kids are way too serious. There's also like here's the thug character and he's like this massive bodybuilder like monster.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I started reading this manga, and it was also suggested for me to watch.
I really like it. The main character is really interesting. He's super quiet and laid back
Mhm.
and manipulates stuff from the background, which is really cool. He's not like super active like
You just like him because he's light.
basically he's really quiet. He like doesn't have many friends. But you're not exactly sure what he's trying to do, but you kind of get the vibe he just wants to hang out at school and be friends with people, but he's also like really smart and manipulative and like sets up these situations and stuff to happen. He's in this classroom setting and it's like this super prestigious school. They have like everything like a normal society. It's basically their own little city. So the kids are trapped
In a
there.
classroom.
They can't leave. No, it's like a school, like a
Oh.
big school.
Okay.
So the kids are trapped there. They can't leave. They're given points, and these points can be used. 1 point is 1 yen, so it just can be used as money. They're given 100,000 points in the beginning. Everyone's like, "Whoa, this is a ton of money for the month." So
$10,000 for US.
yeah,
Hey, when you're a high schooler, that's a lot.
that's a
of money.
ton of
That
money.
is, yeah.
I mean, even for adult, $10,000 a month is pretty good. That's
10,000 a month is
$120,000 a year.
well, if I got it consistently every month,
Yeah, every month.
Yeah.
that would be great.
That's what
but,
they're saying. That at the
oh.
beginning they're like, here's $100,000 at the beginning of the month. This is your allowance.
oh,
So they go to the end of the month
Oh.
and then they don't get any more money. And they're like, what's the deal? And it was because they were all just lazy in class. Nobody did anything. The teacher never never punished anybody for anything. They never forced them to study or anything. So then at the end of the month, they're like, if you want money, you have to like work for it, basically.
You gotta be a member of society.
So they, and then a lot of the things are like, if you don't get enough points to pass this test, you get expelled, like no questions.
Okay.
So it's really harsh, and they are the bottom classroom. And this one girl who's like the main character's friend, but is like super closed off from everyone. Her goal is to become the A class. So just if you like do better than the other class,
$2 million a month.
how it works where the points go into like this pool, and then they kind of divide the points across the classroom. So if you are in A class, you're going to have more points because everyone's better. And so getting those points, if you pass like the class above you, you become that class. So if you're C class, or if you're D class, you'll become C class if you pass them in points.
It's an economical thing from low class, middle class to high
Yeah,
class.
pretty much.
Oh,
So
jeez.
they're trying to like push themselves to A class. So that's like their overarching goal.
How much low class?
And-
I got 10,000 a month.
Meanwhile, the characters are kind of like crazy and manipulative and have all these weird background things that are going on. And there's like a secret society. There's like this drug lord guy.
Meanwhile, A
Oh,
class
okay.
just normal, happy. You
Yeah,
just do the test.
this is
and get
like
A's.
B or C class has like the crazy like dude that they're
A class is just Lucky Star.
that has this like big American black guy that's their like bodyguard and that speaks in English, and he's always just like, go beat that guy up. And he's like, okay, because he's like, sorry, my boss told me to. I have no options.
That's funny.
So yeah, it's got this whole thing to it. I don't know. It sounds really dumb explaining it, but it's entertaining.
Could you imagine a big guy just walking up to you and in a language you can't understand,
Yeah.
say something to you, and then beating you up?
I know, he's
It's like,
intense.
what are you?
One of the comments said like he lost a bet with like the guy that was in charge, or lost a fight or something,
Yeah.
and so he has to like do what he says. But anyways, the latest episode I watched was really funny, and the whole thing was like this intricate spy like thriller, like super intense mission of these kids trying to sneak cameras into the women's changing area. So the one kid is like with their like friend group,
Yeah.
and he's like trying to distract them because they're like, hey, where's this guy? And he's like, oh, he's probably just in the bathroom, it's fine, let's play volleyball.
Play volleyball.
And so they're like playing volleyball, and then he's like holding up the bathroom, and so there's just like these lines of people, and they're like, what's going on over there? We should check it out. He's like, no, we gotta play volleyball. And he's like trying to be intense about it. And this guy's like trying to install the camera. He's like, I can't do it, I'm a failure. And this other guy's on like a radio in this like building that's overlooking him, that's like, you can do it, we all believe in you. And so in the end, then there's like this one like group that's like the drug lord guys or whatever, and then this other group that's like the dictators of the city. They're like the A class, meet up like right in front of the bathroom where he's installing the cameras. And then this other guy is there trying to like stall them so he can get out, because he's like gonna walk out of the women's bathroom like right in front of everybody. So then like the main character manipulates the situation so everyone gets distracted by something else, and he escapes. And so he successfully does it. But then the main character was like part of this like plan, but he sells him out and has the girl take out the memory like cards of all the cameras so they don't get expelled or whatever.
Nice.
So he just like, it was just all these manipulations on top of each other, and it was really entertaining, and it was hilarious.
And for saving the girls from the perversion, you get a gold star.
yeah.
What do you mean? He was part of us. Traitor.
So it was pretty funny. It was just the end of the episode was just like they were like, yeah, we finally did it, and then the end of the episode was just like failed due to interference.
That's great. That actually sounds like a fun show. I'm gonna
Yeah,
check it
it's a
out.
fun show.
All right. I think that's about it.
You didn't discuss what you've done.
I haven't done anything. I've been working and then just busy with stuff.
You can read manga on the toilet.
I
Boom.
didn't read any.
You should have
manga.
done it on
I
the
haven't
toilet.
done.
should-
I haven't read manga.
You should
I
read manga on
haven't
the toilet.
watched
You should
any
read manga on the
anime.
toilet.
I mean, the only thing I've consumed that wasn't like YouTube was I watched with my family on the 4th of July. I watched Independence Day 1 and 2. That's it.
Man,
Nice.
Why didn't you like blow up a firework that I don't know made like a Gundam in the sky, like the shape of a Gundam in the sky, like
That
an
would
EVA
be
unit.
That'd
legit
be
pretty
sick.
cool.
Like, why didn't you do that and be like, yeah, no, I saw an EVA unit. I launched it from a rocket.
That would be fun.
Did you even build your Gundams this weekend?
No, I haven't had time to even build the Gundams.
What were you doing all weekend?
I've been working.
What did you do Sunday?
I had to go do stuff with my family.
What did you do Monday?
I had to do stuff with my family.
Why didn't you just have Sunday to yourself and do that stuff Monday?
Because I had to do stuff with my family.
What?
Some people can't just, I don't know, ignore their family.
You can.
I can't.
You can though.
I already told them I'd do plans with them. And then Friday, I had to work all day, and then I had plans with you guys. So I couldn't do anything. Saturday, I worked all day, and then had to go do a family or a friend thing.
You just need to get a break.
I had to go to a party.
You just need to give yourself a break.
No, I don't need a break.
I didn't go to that party Saturday. I just played Minecraft.
I don't even go to that
I had a
party
good time.
Saturday. I played throughout the weekend. I played a total of 10 hours of volleyball.
Dang.
I don't like volleyball. That's gross to me. But I'm glad you had fun.
I am still sore. That's about it. That's all I did. Nothing else. Not exciting.
I played Minecraft all Saturday and all Sunday. It felt like my back. Like I put myself through the most intense workout I ever did. I'm like, why?
Well, tomorrow
I
we
did
gotta
nothing.
force Boom to watch anime.
I'm gonna watch anime
You're
tomorrow.
gonna come home.
Tomorrow's
from work
my
and
day
just
off.
Watch.
Good.
Oh, you have a day off tomorrow?
Not a whole day off.
Oh, you have to work tomorrow.
Yes.
After you come home from work tomorrow, watch anime the whole rest of the
Watch
day.
anime while building your
All
Gundam.
night.
This is how busy I am.
Watch
What I
anime
mean
while
by a
eating.
day off is I don't have to do anything in the evening.
Okay, yeah.
Why don't you just eat your anime with your bowl of cereal every
'Cause-
morning?
Like I can't get up early enough.
Wake up at
I'm
5, eat your bowl of
I'm
cereal. while
up
eating
so
your
late
anime.
doing stuff.
Then while you're doing stuff, eat your bowl of anime.
I can't.
Build your Gundam while you're doing it. It's
Most of the things I
multitasking.
want to watch is subtitled.
You've got 2 monitors. Use them.
I can't read and do other stuff.
What do you mean? It's a normal multi.
I can barely read while I'm looking
You
at stuff.
gotta learn the mastery of his brother and be able to look at 2 screens at the same
Yeah, I don't
time.
have split-eyed syndrome or whatever it's called.
Dude, I multitask all the time, and I don't got that syndrome.
Man, I'm
Your eyes just go Perry the Platypus.
look. I do something for 16 hours straight. I work like basically straight all the way through on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, of course, because I'm recording on Wednesday. I have Thursday nights off, and then I do something all day Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Give this man a break.
Dang.
Give this man a break.
All right, the podcast is going on hiatus to let Boom catch up with anime.
I did that with one
Thank
podcast.
you so
I'm
much
not
for
doing
watching.
that
Boom
with
needs a
podcast.
break.
This-
Boom needs
I don't
a break.
need a break.
This will be the last episode
I don't
of Baka-Talk
Shut up.
for the
Stop.
foreseeable
No.
future.
No, I'm muting you.
Boom needs a break. Send loves and wishes.
I'm muting you too. This is just the Sir Boom podcast now. This is just
You're putting more work on yourself. Hi, I'm back, I think. He got sick of me trying to yell into his mic, which works out great.
you can't throw your voice, by the way.
I know I can't throw my voice. I've never practiced.
Anyways, the only reason I haven't seen anything anime related is just because of the holiday weekend. And the weekend before that, we had JFAX.
All right, guys,
Don't
we're
celebrate holidays.
canceling
It's what I do.
holidays
Shut up.
and JFAX.
No, I want to go to JFAX next year.
Fine, we're
Sweet.
canceling holidays
Okay, we're good with that.
Dude, go to sleep.
No. What?
I see
right
your eyes.
now.
Your eyes are black there.
right,
What?
right
My
now.
eyes are not
Your
black.
eyes look like someone legit socked you in both eyes. You need sleep. Send this man some love. Give him enough money that way he doesn't have to
Dang it.
work for a week.
I don't want. Okay, stop turning this into an intervention.
We are
I just tried explaining why I haven't seen anything anime related.
okay.
My
cool.
eyes cannot look that bad.
You-
Do my eyes look that bad?
I don't know. I never. Maybe.
I don't think he's ever seen me without dark circles around my eyes.
I have. You need help. You look like you've gotten too much crack and you haven't slept in.
We should end this
ages.
episode so you don't have to edit for another 40
15
minutes.
Hey, yesterday I found out if I skip every 5 minutes in an episode, it goes a lot quicker.
Nice.
There might be some missed mistaken edits in last.
That's
episode.
fine. Nobody cares about production
You
quality.
need help.
No, I don't.
You need sleep.
No, I don't.
You need an actual break. Just take a week vacation
No,
and sleep.
I can't afford it.
How much PTO do you have?
0.
Do you not get PTO?
I got 40 hours. I had to use it all because I got sick. Why are you looking at me like that?
How long did you take your sick for?
It was 1 day for the first 4 months of the month. Because I got sick every month this year.
So why didn't you just save the PTO and then just take the hurt?
Because I was informed that I had 2 weeks of paid vacation,
Yeah.
or what equal to 8 hours. So I gave myself a week of sick time. And then I realized, looking at my pay slips, I only had 1 week vacation, and by the time I was done with that, I only had 2 days left.
Bruh. Yeah, no, I still got most of my PTO because I just end up taking the hurt for not being there.
I wish I would have took the hurt. But anyways, yeah, I just tried explaining why I didn't see any anime this
Yeah,
week.
you need more sleep.
And now Pyrolis is trying to give me an intervention.
I always give you an intervention when it comes to the subject. You know
You're the
that.
one that acted weird for the first 2 hours of our
I'm
get-together.
fine.
You're not fine.
I'm okay.
You're not
I'm more
okay.
worried about you than I am me.
Sure.
Get some sleep.
Anyways, yeah. Thank you all for watching.
Thank you, Boom.
What?
For editing. Putting your heart and soul into this.
Stop.
I was
Stop
playing
it.
the role of the audience.
Oh, I don't like that. Don't do that.
Sorry.
My heart goes out to Boom today.
Anyways,
Need
I said
sleep
thank you
and
for
rest.
watch You can't watch this because we don't have cameras yet.
They can watch it on the YouTube.
Yeah, you can watch it.
They
They
got
can
the
watch the
sound-
lines
yeah.
go up and down.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
you
about
watched
it.
a microwave for 5 minutes. I think if you're satisfied with that, there are people that are satisfied with the line going up and down.
I legit,
Bro, the microwave scene in the Lego Batman movie is one of the best scenes in all of movies. Though.
Yeah, like, just
Not
food
gonna
in there.
lie.
That's kind of what I was thinking when I was watching the microwave, and I was legit just not wanting to watch King of the Hill. or
Boom,
whatever it's
watching
called.
microwave, just mini Batman scene inside microwave.
They should put TVs on a microwave.
Don't
You have to
give them the
stare
idea.
at them.
You don't have to stare at them.
Yeah, you have to stare at them.
Just watch the
It's the law. It's the law. It's the law that you have to look at.
No
a
wonder you
microwave.
don't have any time for anything. You're like, I gotta make
Just
my
stare
food.
at the
Throws it in the microwave. It's got 5 minutes to defrost.
and then 20 minutes to cook when he could have been watching an episode of anything.
Okay, I legit figured out where most of my time goes for my free time during the night. Is I get addicted to watching YouTube shorts.
Delete YouTube.
I know, YouTube shorts need to die.
Delete YouTube.
I can't.
Yeah, you can. You can disable it on your phone.
Oh, that's true. But I like watching YouTube
No,
videos.
I don't care.
Hey,
But YouTube,
got a point.
he does
No.
have a point.
Disable it. Get your free time back. Rest.
If you
do what
watch
wanna do.
YouTube, do it on your computer. That'll probably
That's a
help you
good-
from
that's a
not
good
using
idea.
shorts so much.
I don't know. I do
Disable
have an
YouTube on your
addiction
phone.
problem.
I'm
I
helping
hate
you right
YouTube
now.
Shorts. YouTube shorts need to die.
They do need to die. I want somebody to make a mod where you can just disable YouTube shorts.
I know they should have it as
It's
a
called
setting,
disabling YouTube.
but they don't.
All right, for you, Pyrolis, I will disable YouTube.
Please do get your time back and actually like sleep and do what you,
You
want
feel
to.
so
Relax.
much better watching an episode of anime than watching like 5 minutes worth of shorts.
Please relax.
guess.
You're worrying me.
What are you talking about? I'm fine. What about me is worrying you?
I think you know that.
I don't know. He's creeping me out. What is wrong with me? You're looking at me like I'm dying of cancer and I don't know what to do.
You don't take any breaks for yourself.
Yeah,
You don't rest.
So?
Your eyes are black.
So?
Like I said before, it looks like he fell into a door handle. Like you're like an abused wife that's like, I fell into a door handle. I'm fine. It's okay. I love my life. Through a pained, smiling expression. I want you to
God.
enjoy life. Quit it with the YouTube shorts. It's worse than smoking.
It is.
He's not wrong. It freaking sucks.
You bought 2 Gundams for $150 and you haven't put them together yet because of YouTube shorts. How do you think that makes me feel? Just watching you waste away. It hurts my soul. Okay? I love you. Disable YouTube, please.
You gained 30 pounds in the last 5 minutes because of YouTube shorts.
Disable YouTube shorts, please. Get rid of it.
There are people out there starting families, living their life, and here you are
On YouTube Shorts.
YouTube Shorts.
Stop it. We care for you and we love you deeply.
You guys are making this out like I'm freaking addicted to heroin.
You are. It's worse than heroin.
How is it?
Because you can't go to jail for this. There's no repercussion other than your life. I can't get help for you. I can't be like, this man's been on heroin. He needs help. Instead, it's like, this man's on YouTube Shorts. Like, okay, what do you want us to do about it?
Oh God, my son.
In reality, he's watching like 5 YouTube Shorts a day or something.
Actually,
Don't do it. Leave it alone.
Don't, no.
no, I'm gonna
No,
show
he's
you.
doing
I
it.
actually do legitimately have a problem.
If you're
I know.
addicted,
They started,
if you were addicted to something illegal, I could have an actual intervention. If I ask people to give me an intervention for you just for YouTube Shorts, they look at me like I'm
4
stupid.
plus 57 plus 9 plus 101. I've watched 200 YouTube Shorts today.
Oh my goodness.
How
Holy
long's an
crap.
average YouTube Short?
A minute?
Minute.
What?
Okay, to be fair though, if you're like swiping like crazy, it will count like 3 seconds or whatever is a view.
No, I count them. I watch them.
My goodness.
Watch them.
Disable YouTube now. Do it now.
200
Do it now. Disable it.
Or divided by 60. That's 3.0. That's a 3.5 hours.
I know. Think of how many anime episodes you could watch during that time. Get addicted to anime.
Disable
people.
YouTube. You have Gundams, you have anime, you have a family to possibly start building. Stop it. Get help. Disable YouTube.
Most of these I watch during
I
my
don't
breaks
care.
at work.
Don't try to
or
explain
my
to
lunch
me.
break.
Don't try to explain to me. Just disable it.
How long is
Move
your
on.
lunch break?
30 minutes.
That's a whole anime episode.
I know.
That is
Let's
only a half
go.
hour out of
I
your
know.
3.5 hours.
I-
That leaves 3 hours left that you have squandered.
That's true.
At least watch a real YouTube video.
Like, I watch Daryl Sam on my lunch breaks.
Yeah, I usually watch full-length YouTube videos.
I've been watching one of the internet historian channels, Explained.
Explain.
Explained.
That's funny.
Yeah, disable it. Get help.
Okay.
Now we can end it. Give your love for Boom on the Twitter. You find him at Boom, Sir Boom 9. Find me at Pyrolus2. Find KBW at KBW Wrestling on YouTube. And then KBW Writer on
KBW author.
KBW Author on Twitter.
You should be on what's that writing WhatsApp, right?
Yeah, no.
Why
WhatsApp
not?
is a telephone thing. You're thinking of Inkstone web novel.
Web novel.
There's a couple
Yeah.
of them.
You
but
should be on web novel.
yeah, it's not really.
You
my
should like your.
thing.
You should at least put your demo.
Yeah.
Just like put the first
I
4
guess-
chapters of your
Put a demo
book,
up there. Like,
guess I
that'd be
could.
cool.
and then like
not a
if you
bad
want to read
idea.
the rest of it.
You
uh,
also-
It's not a
Okay.
bad idea.
free.
I don't know what
That's a
type
good
of.
idea.
I've been telling you this forever.
Not gonna lie.
I don't know what type of contract you have with Amazon because I know you're published
I don't
through
have
Amazon.
a contract. It's just like with
But your first book.
Okay, actually, I do kind of have a contract. I think.
We can talk about this after the podcast.
Okay.
End it. We don't want you staying
That
up all
is a
night.
Bye,
good idea.
guys. I guess.
Jamie, I love you.
That's been all for Baka-Talk. See you next week.
1,
Unless
2,
Boom
3.
dies.
Yum, 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 yum,
Jam
yum.
meow.
That
At
was a sucky
time.
clap.
We'll get on it.